Well, business is McRoof.us. We formed McRoof.us in North Texas in 2006 after a 40 plus year career in commercial and residential construction of all types. Years and years and years as a home builder and as a high-end luxury remodeler and things like that. And my wife and I were really just looking for something that we could narrow the scope and we could do something very, very well and get done and actually finish a project instead of being in it for year after year after year, and hopefully get paid and go on down the road with a happy client. So that's, we look at, okay, where do we live? We live in Hail Belt Tornado Alley. So we're going to have a recurring customer base, obviously. So that was part of the equation for us. We looked at all the trades that we had ever been associated with in all of our construction businesses. And we kind of started to narrow it down. I'd been a trim carpenter for a long time and done sub-carpentry for other contractors as a side business. Really kind of liked the cabinet side of things. And we ultimately started looking at the roofing business and said, this is a business where the consuming marketplace is very underserved. We didn't like what consumers were given by the roofing industry. And we thought perhaps we could do it better. We had a different idea about how we would want to do that, what it would look like. I had years and years of experience with my own roofing company, doing all of my work for me, my subcontractor, in other words. So I knew a lot about roofing, but I didn't want to do it like everybody else in the world. I didn't want to nail one manufacturer's shingle today and another one tomorrow and another one next week and do something different all the time. It didn't seem like a repeatable, efficient process to me. So I started looking at the major manufacturers, and for years, I had used CertainTeed products on my construction projects. Very good friends with the territory rep in North Texas at the time. Started asking a lot of questions, really digging and comparing the major roofing manufacturers in North America in terms of what their product offerings were, what is their R&D, how much money and effort do they put into being cutting edge? Where are they in the development of new products and technologies that are better going to serve the marketplace? How do they support their contractor network? What do their credentialing and education programs look like? CertainTeeds is one that you cannot buy your credential. It gave us a starting place to get into building systems roofs. That's a whole bunch of component parts that are all manufactured by one manufacturer. In other words, you don't have a bunch of finger pointing if something goes wrong. If you've built a systems roof and it's all CertainTeed, then CertainTeed can't point a finger and say, oh, that's somebody else's ice and water, that's somebody else's underlayment, or that's somebody else's starter course. We're not responsible for the problem you're having on your roof to the consumers, okay? So we settled on CertainTeed, and we've been a CertainTeed only contractor ever since we opened the doors. We do one thing better than anybody else in the marketplace does. We build CertainTeed Integrity Roof Systems, and that's what we do. That's what we're known for.